Hi, welcome to another video. This one is going to be mostly about trophy push because we are in the middle of the trophy push at the moment, and I want to talk about how people are doing, if people are hitting targets, if the clan is hitting targets, and very importantly, who is in the running and who is doing best at the moment as regards the gift card prizes that we're going to give away at the end of the season. We'll look at a bit of a spreadsheet about that as well to see who's got the most lottery tickets for the end of season lottery. Okay, but first of all, I want to talk about war. I'm not going to do a war review or anything like that, but I just want to talk a little bit about the recent wars we've been getting. Because since the update, we have had some absolutely ridiculous matchups. We have lost our last two wars, and we are going to go to the war log. As you can see, the last war we lost on percentage. That was very, very disappointing as well because one of our Town Hall 10s with level 30-35 heroes failed to do his attack. His second attack, which he could have attacked the final Town Hall 9 that wasn't 3-starred. Now with level 30-35 heroes we probably would have gotten the 3-star on that and we would have won the war. So that's very, very disappointing. And also the HKG Hong Kong war, we lost that one as well. But don't want people to get too disheartened because if you look at the war log, I mean, we had an excellent run. We've lost like out of the last 60 wars, the only wars we've lost were 49er War Clan, massive mismatch. War Gods BR, a slight mismatch, but in my opinion, War Gods BR were modding. And then the Hong Kong clan and Pilipinas, who both of them massively outmatched us. And we also, again, have a suspicion that the Hong Kong clan were modding us as well. That's not accusing either of War Gods or Hong Kong of modding. That's just mine and a few of our members' personal opinions on what we saw is that we suspect them of modding. We can't prove it. We're not saying they definitely were. We just suspect it. On top of that, yeah, Hong Kong War, Pilipinas War, both absolutely huge mismatches. And actually, the one we won against Adults 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we won that one easily, but that was also a massive mismatch. Since the update, it's been ridiculous. Clash Pilipinas and Hong Kong. Hong Kong had 14 Town Hall 10s that had 40-40 heroes. We had in that war 5 people with 40-40 heroes, and they had 3 extra Town Hall 10s. The Clash Pilipinas war, the most recent one, they had their top 10 had 40-40 heroes, and down to number 15, I think it was, they had level 40 Archer Queen. Plus, they had 5 extra Town Hall 10s. They had 23 Town Hall 10s, 20 of them were maxed, and we had 18 Town Hall 10s with 6 or 8 maxed bases. And we had in this war only 2 people with maxed heroes because our other 3 people, they couldn't be in this war. So that's an absolutely ridiculous match, and we actually nearly pulled it out of the bag and nearly won that war in the end. But it was so difficult to overcome mismatches like this. I mean, some mismatches we can overcome, yeah, but in ones like this, when they have between 3 and 5 extra Town Hall 10s, and you're talking about clans with 14 guys with maxed heroes, and we have between 2 and 5 people with maxed heroes, and then the rest of us are level 30 and below heroes. It's just, you can't do it. I mean, the opportunity they have of 3-star in Town Hall 10s is so much greater than we have. I mean, we cannot 3-star in Town Hall 10s legitimately without mods with level 30 heroes, max Town Hall 10s. It's just, it's very, very rarely going to happen. They're waltzing around with level 40 queens doing queen walk on max bases, and they've got 14 guys like that. I mean, what are you supposed to do? So I don't want people to get too upset or too disheartened about our last 2 wars because or against War Gods either, or even the last 4 defeats, because there's basically nothing we've been able to do about that. It's not our fault. If matchups are so hugely not in our favour, or the enemy clan are modding the hell out of us with maxed heroes, there's nothing we can do about that. What we need to hope is that in the future Supercell fix this matchmaking and fix modding, and then, yeah, if it wasn't for bad matchmaking and modding, I would say that we would definitely have probably won, definitely would have won our last 60 wars in a row. You know, it is disappointing when we can't do anything about the losses, but just, you know, it's something, it's there, that's how it is. All clans get it, even the top clans like One Hive, the top mixed clans, they all get big mismatches that in the end they can't win. I mean, One Hive, they're one of the best mixed fair play clans there is out there. They recently had a war against the Black Lodge, who 3-starred every single one of their bases, Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s. There's nothing you can do about that. It doesn't make One Hive a bad clan. They're still a great clan, but it's just part of the game that needs to be fixed. So yeah, that's that. I'm going to stop talking about war now because we're still doing great. Got to put those defeats behind us, get back on track, and just do what we do best and hope that matchmaking gets fixed. So, trophy push. More happy stuff. We are currently, our total points, 38879 we have as a clan total. Now this absolutely destroys our previous record, which was just above 36,000 was our previous record, I think. Obviously, our previous record rank was 164. That, you know, we're not going to beat that. That was done a year ago. We got 164th and we only had something like 10 people in champions. So the difference now in quality of clans and players is much, much higher than it was 12 months ago. So what we're aiming for this time is we're aiming to hit the top 200, which we haven't done for a while, and to beat our previous record. We've absolutely smashed our previous record, so that's done with. Now we just got to try and hit as high as possible so we can set a really, really high total for our new record to aim for next time when we have a push, which next time is probably going to be 6 months or something like that. We don't push often. So yeah, we want everybody to really go for it this last week because this will be the last push we have for a while. So it really is a big thing for us. We don't do it often and we really want to get in that top 200. So let's have a look at the top of the clan. We have Mate in Season who's joining us for push. I'm not sure what his plan is after push. I don't know if he's staying or whether he's going to go on his travels again. I'm not sure. I haven't actually asked him. I must ask him about that. But he's here for push. He came back for push. He's at 4605 at the top. Then there's Matt with 4530. Then there's myself at 4458. And then the other people in Titans, Broomster, Conrad and Wuxia. And then below that we have a number of people all pushing to get to Titans. Hopefully all, if not most of these, you know, top 14, 15 will be able to hit Titans. Who knows? We'll see. And then as we go lower down, as we can see, we have how many people in champs? 40 people in champions. Glorp is very close. These guys at the bottom that are in Tin Man Junior and Tin Man 3, he's going to move his accounts over to Badger's Boot Camp soon because they're mini accounts, so they're not going to be pushing. There was never a plan for them to push. Captain G-Dog, he needs to get up quickly or he's going to have to go over to Badger's Friend of Push. Nake, he's a new member. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but he doesn't seem to be doing much, but we'll have to see what he does in the next day or so to depend if he stays. SJ, don't know what's happened to him. He said he had some work stuff to do. This was about a month ago and we've not seen him since, so he's probably going to have to go. And then Beast and Joel, they need to get up quickly because they need to be in champs or near champs by the end of push. So yeah, everything's doing really well in push. And yeah, the current high is 38872, or actually 38879 it says. I need to change the clan description. I shall do that now. 879. And the little trophy. So, shall we have a look at some? I'm going to let me donate a little bit. Can't donate there. Minions, I can give those. What do we want here? That. Okay. So let's have a look at the top clans. Internationally, we are ranked 38th. Oh, trophies have gone up now, 38883. We are ranked 38th internationally, which is great. Above clans like Your Nightmare, Bonbee Team, Hitmen, Ice Ice Baby 2, Exodius. So we're gone above some good clans. Savage 7 have gone above us again, so we're going to have to beat them again. Legion of Loons, Scottish Midget, Army of Witches. So some really good clans we're getting close to now. If we have a look in global, let's have a look where we are. We are 237th. So at the moment we need, if we can get another 800 points, that'll put us where? That will put us 199th if we can get another 800 points. That would be excellent. So let's hope we can do that. Top players. We'll just have a look at my rank in Sweden. So currently I'm 31st in Sweden. I think Wux here is, where's Wux here? She's here somewhere, 81st. So both of us in the top 100 in Sweden, which is pretty good. Some way to go to the top though. Some really good guys at the top of the Swedish leaderboard. So yes, seeing as me and Wux are from Sweden, shall we have a look? I'll give Duck a golem. Let's have a look where we are in a few of the other places. Let's have a look in Sweden, America and UK, because that's where most of our members are from. So we'll take a look at Sweden. So at the moment in Sweden we are second. Ooh, so close. We are very, very close to being the #1 clan in Sweden. So that would be great because, you know, me and Wux, we created the clan and we are from Sweden, so it sort of makes the clan Swedish. So that would be great to be Swedish #1. So what shall we check next? Let's have a look at the good old US of A. Our American friends will be interested to see where we are in the United States. I'm guessing not that high. I would guess around 50th or something. Seeing there's a lot of clans in the United States. Oh, we're 7th. So that's nice. We're 7th in the USA. Second, nearly first in Sweden. So, shall we check the UK? I would guess that we are going to be lower in the UK because I think more UK clans will be set to UK than international. A lot of the American clans are set to international. In the UK, I think most of them would be set to UK. I don't know why that is. Oh, no. So in the UK, we are 4th in the UK. So 4th in the UK, 2nd in Sweden, and what was it? 7th in the USA. So that's pretty good. That is actually really, really good in the top 10 of all those countries. So that's nice. But for now, let's switch it back to international. Okay. So yeah, that's a bit about Push, how we're doing at the moment. We are breaking records. We are getting a lot of personal bests. And people are doing very, very well. Now, as people will know, hang on, I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. That's better. As people will know, we're having a competition. We are giving away 4 gift cards. Now, the 4 gift cards are they're going to be split between Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s. The first two gift cards for $25 each will be going to the highest trophies of Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. So the best Town Hall 10 pusher will receive $25 and the best Town Hall 9 pusher will receive $25. Now the thing is, to qualify for that, you have to have been in the clan for 1 month prior to the push. So running up to push, you must have been in the clan and active in wars for the month running up to push. So obviously that means people joining us just as push started, they unfortunately won't be included in the prizes. I know, it's maybe an argument that they should be, but this is how we thought it was fair to do it, that the members that have been in the clan for the last month are classed as eligible for the competition. So at the moment, the winners would be Matt, because mating season joined at the beginning of push. So Matt would be the highest considered permanent member, so he would win as it stands $25. And then the highest Town Hall 9 at the moment, if I look through quickly, I think is Butter. So Butter would win the Town Hall 9 prize of $25. So Mayfair isn't far behind him, and Ray as well is very close behind him. So at the moment, Eod's not too far either. So Eod, Ray, May, and Butter all still in that for the $25 prize. And then the Town Hall 10s, of course, there's still all to play for there. Matt, myself, Broom, and Conrad all very close to each other there. Any of those four could easily win. And of course, others, Wuxia and even lower down, they have a week to catch up. So it's plenty of time, really. So that's that. And now, when it comes to the... I don't have gold, I'm sorry, Ian. When it comes to the other... When it comes to the other prizes, what we're giving away the other prizes for are... It's going to be like a lottery at the end of the season. For people who haven't read about it, I did write a post, but it's going to be in the form of a lottery. So you win lottery tickets over the course of push for amount of donates and amount of trophies. So for a certain amount of trophies, I think for Town Hall 10s it was 4,500 trophies, you get your first ticket, and then every 100 trophies above that, you get an additional ticket. Also, and when it comes to Town Hall 9s, that starts at 3,200 trophies. So champs, basically. Once the Town Hall 9 hits champs, they get one ticket and then another lottery ticket for every 100 trophies above that. The reason the Town Hall 9s have a lower target is basically because Town Hall 10s, if they want, can actually defend up to 3,400. So this is it's because the prizes are here to promote activity during push. We thought it was important to set reasonable targets that you needed to be active to actually achieve. Because let's be honest, Wesley, for instance, isn't active in this push at all. He's been working away. Wesley at the beginning of push was in Crystal 3. Basically all I did, I built him a trophy base, put a gold storage outside, and he defended up to 3,390 trophies. So, we can't really say, yeah, you get a lottery ticket for that, because he hasn't been active. So that's why we decided 3,500 and above for Town Hall 10s. So I made a bit of a spreadsheet so we can go and have a look who's winning and who's doing what now. So let's have a look. I've got an app somewhere. App. Here we are. So here's the sheet. As we can see, if you look, we have a list of names. There's a starting donation is the first column. This is this is what I recorded at the start of push. So this is everybody. The starting donations is everyone's donations at the beginning of push. The current donations is everyone's donations currently. And the next column, push donations, is basically current donations minus starting donations, which give you the person's total amount of donations so far during push. Now this is what they get tickets for, obviously. And the next column is trophies, and then we've got donation tickets, trophy tickets, total tickets, and if they qualify at the moment for the lottery. What it means by if they're qualified is you have to have tickets in both donates and trophies to qualify for the draw. You can't just get trophies and not donate. You can't just donate and not get trophies. You have to do both to qualify for the draw. So as an example, as we can see at the moment, total tickets, which this is placed in order of, total tickets, Matt is currently leading with 20 tickets. I'm next with 17 and Butter with 14. So let's explain how this works. So because Matt has so far a push donation of 5,000, he gets one ticket for the first 1,000 donates. Every 1,000 donates after that, he gets another ticket. So, sorry, every 500 donates after that, he gets an extra ticket. It's not 1,000, so it's the first 1,000 and 500 after. So first 1,000, he gets one ticket. And then obviously he has 5,000, so that's an extra 4,000. One ticket every one ticket every 500 means that's another 8 tickets. So in total he has 9 donation tickets. Now trophy tickets, he gets one trophy ticket for 3,500 trophies. After that, for every extra 100 trophies, he gets another ticket. So 4,500 trophies gets him 11 trophy tickets. This in total gives him 20 tickets. I hope this is making sense because it's really confusing me and I think I'm fucking up numbers and stuff. But the data I've written down should be correct. It's just when putting it into words, it's a little bit more difficult. If we go a little bit lower down, we can probably see it a bit easier. If we look at Drock, number 27 there, he is not eligible for the draw because he doesn't have any donate tickets, because he's only donated 785 troops so far during push. So you have to have 1,000 troops to get your first ticket. He doesn't have any, so he doesn't have a ticket. But he does have 2 tickets for trophies because he hit 3,200, so he gets 1 ticket for that, and then he has 3,338, which is another 100, which gives him another ticket. So that gives him 2 tickets. But because he doesn't have any donate tickets, his donates aren't at minimum, then he doesn't get a ticket. Which, you know, that's the rules we made because that's what we thought was fair. It's the tickets are aimed at, you know, promoting activity. So that's how it is. Another one, as you can see, if we look at BB number 24, he has 1,765 donates. That gives him 2 tickets and 3,227 trophies. That gives him 1 ticket. So he qualifies because he's got tickets in both, and he gets 3 tickets in total. So what will happen is at the end of the season, we'll do all this again and add up the total tickets that everybody has. We'll put them all in like a raffle and we'll draw out 2 tickets. Now, I can't remember what I actually written down now, whether the Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 are going to be separate again, or whether the two extra tickets will be all jumbled up. I think we're actually going to do 2 draws again. So there'll be 2 separate draws, one for Town Hall 9s and one for Town Hall 10s. So yeah, that'll happen at the end of the season. The first ticket drawn out will win $25. Matt, for example, if Matt wins the highest trophy prize, so he's the highest trophy getter and he gets the $25 prize for that, he won't be included in the draw. Same as if Butter wins $25 for highest Town Hall 9 trophy count, he won't be involved in the lottery draw at the end of the season. Each person can only win 1 prize, so nobody's going to win more than 1 prize. So there'll be 4 prizes at the end of the season, $25. 4 different people will win the prizes. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and I hope everybody keeps up the pushing. We're not going to have any wars now until the end of season, by the way. We might have one if we do really, really well and we get in the top 200. We might have a war at the weekend. I don't know, but ideally we won't war now until after Trophy Push is finished. So once Push is finished, we will go back to wars and we'll start warring again. We'll try restarting search every 5 minutes though to see if we can get much closer matchups. Although one of the recent mismatches it took 6 minutes to find, so I really don't know what the solution is there. But we will try and find the solution. Um, we just don't know what that is. So yeah, wars will start after this season's finished. The trophy push will finish at the end of this week, so keep going until the season ends. Once the season ends, that's when trophy push ends. So yeah, guys, please carry on pushing, keep doing your best. Over the course of the next few days, we will remove those at the bottom that aren't hitting targets, and they'll have to go over to Badgers Boot Camp until the clan push trophy push is finished. But at the moment, yeah, everybody's doing great, or most of people are doing great. Just keep it up, keep going. Let's concentrate fully on push for the rest of this week. Forget about war for now, and let's see how far we can get, and let's hopefully get not just in the top 200, but let's get well into the top 200. So thank you very much for watching. I hope all this made sense to you. This spreadsheet, if you didn't understand what the hell I'm talking about, I will post the link on Band so people can have a look and see who's leading at the moment, and you can work everything out for yourself and check if all the data's right and all that. So yeah, hope you're still awake and haven't fallen asleep, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again soon with another video at the end of Push to see how we went. There'll be a written review of Push, a written season review, and hopefully soon we get back to Wars and put together another great winning run. So thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.